Somebody really did a job on her, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what bothers me.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, if it had been the regular bit, like a murder, stabbing, shooting, beating, then we could understand it and have the proclivity to solve it. But this little lady has had her neck crushed, like in a vice, meaning somebody has put some shit into the game.
All he wanted to know was how to get to the Moonlight Lounge, you bunch of jive-ass turkeys. Sometimes even a great actor can't overcome the shoddiness of subpar material. Sometimes. In this case, Bernie Casey does a superb job injecting decency and dignity into what should be a laughable attempt at updating Stevenson's tragic tale of science gone wrong for the blaxploitation crowd. Black Hyde tries to have it both ways by including the usual karatesized action, goofy slapstick, and social commentary that made the genre so popular in the first place. Yet it also takes the time to relate themes of tragedy, strife, and frustrations within the world of prostitution and medical experimentation. Tonally, Black Hyde is uncertain whether it's a heavy drama, a sex worker thriller, or a monster movie.
Going to take your place, Mama.
Now, you're not talking about Miss No Class. How are you? Because if you are, those guys at the airport hotel are going to throw you out on the runway. Who you calling bitch, ho?
I'm sure there are earlier examples, but I always thought Eddie was the first one to say ho on SNL while promoting his new book, I Wanna Be a Ho. Go figure. Taking cues from Stevenson's iconic work, the love triangle of Casey's determined doctor, Rosalind Cash's dutiful assistant and lover, and Marie O'Henry's sweet lady of the night remains, but Cash gets shafted for most of the runtime. This turns out to be a blessing, as Casey and O'Henry have wonderful chemistry, and their scenes form the emotional core of the story. A beautifully performed monologue about the death of Casey's mother almost justifies his willingness to bend the laws of science and safety for the good of humanity. Equally, O'Henry's seemingly futile desire to leave the life garners sympathy, but the film attempts to shoehorn a useless plot about a strung-out and ridiculous pimp named Silky seeking to force her into another pimp's stable. This subplot is practically abandoned and merely gives Casey's big motherfucker a bunch of suckers to smash. Future effects wizard Stan Winston's Hyde makeup is almost passable, and close-ups reveal more detail with a knotted brow, eerie eyes, and a ghostly pallor. But the film unfortunately tries to convince us that these lo-fi effects not only make Casey unrecognizable, but also Caucasian, which in turn feels like a missed opportunity for satire a la Watermelon Man. He's described by a pair of colorful cops as a haint, a cross between the Abominable Snowman and a werewolf, but he more closely resembles the pallid, skin-eating bastards from the Omega Man, in which Rosalind Cash ironically appeared. Blackula director William Crane guides the messy script along, and future cinematography great Tak Fujimoto lenses as well as can be expected within such a low-budget affair. Little reason is given for Casey's violent alter ego to begin offing sex workers, and the screenplay doesn't explore the warring dualities of Jekyll/Casey's good and bad side. A King Kong-inspired finale almost works thanks to our anti-hero's shrieks of despair and agony, but an abrupt ending stifles a satisfying payoff. Still, the two leads are strong, and the story itself, when focusing on their relationship, does work. Thanks for watching, you jive turkeys. Plenty more scary stuff coming up, so like and subscribe and have a happy Halloween.